Hi everyone, it's Dr. T here over at the Empire Company, and I am checking in today with some awesome upgrades, and we're going to make some pattern shifts that take patterns that are not serving us or too low and bring ourselves into a much higher frequency. Now, keep in mind, after a decade of having a transformation company, I understand everything there is to know about what it is that has us at a higher frequency and has us operating at that level and have us receiving everything that we want, and all of the programs and patterns that are at the lower frequency and feel like crap and also bring crap into your life. So we want to do some shifts here, and this is also in honor of my new book that's coming out. This is my third book in the trilogy, which is called The Pattern Shift: Transform Your Reality Through Intentionality. And I've done these books because all the years of transforming clients' lives and putting them into their top identity, putting them into their most intentional reality, everything is about the patterns and the programs that are running, and making these shifts is incredibly important. Because the way you know you're not where you want to be is if anything feels crummy, you are in too low of a frequency for yourself, and we need to make these shifts and give you these upgrades, right? When you feel flow, you feel good. It's because you're in the frequency that is best for you. That's how you know this is who you're supposed to be. That's how you know this is the things you're supposed to be focused on. And so the way we do that, all the different things that we have to construct reality, one of the biggest ones is the choice of words and the things that we tell reality to do. Because remember, reality is neutral. It's physics. It will follow whatever you give to it. It just will make more of it. That's all it's doing. It's saying, you're the reality maker. I'm just following your directions. We are so powerful that it surprises me that, more people are not literally just running to focus themselves on being their most intentional selves. It's as simple as that. So one of the ones that we want to do is we want to transform something that I think I just see it impacting people at levels that it's hard for me to even, it's excruciating to watch. One of the worst patterns that is running in our world is trauma. And trauma is happening because people are operating at too low of a frequency. The whole culture the average frequency is somewhere below 200, and maybe even that. We are still in a stage of evolution where most of society has not gotten beyond meeting their basic needs. Most people are still in a survival frequency, and very few people are in the top purpose, enlightenment, transcendent frequency where they are running the world and getting to have all the fun. And those are the people that are also, it's like a certain amount of the population, very small. They are holding up the entire frequency of humanity. And that is basically making trauma for the people that have ascended into a higher frequency and echelon. And it's brutal for people who are still just trying to get basic physiological needs met, safety needs, belonging needs. We're all these thousands of years and we're still at this level. So we got to take this trauma pattern and we got to replace it with something, and it's got to start programming ourselves, because this is what goes on. You can do all kinds of stuff, but if your programming is off, we've got to make that shift. So the pattern shift for today is replacing trauma with MOOLA, which is a very fun word. I love this word. We want to replace that and put it everywhere where we would be feeling trauma, experiencing trauma, passing trauma on to other people. And we want to replace it with MOOLA, right? MOOLA. See, it just started to do that. I said it, and all of a sudden it prompted me to start feeling something good. I'll take MOOLA over trauma every day, because the more MOOLA, the more I love to help people not be in trauma. The more I love to help people have more MOOLA. So see how many times I'm saying that? I am now laughing. I'm feeling my whole self just expand. My eyes are opening up more. I feel excited. My body's moving. MOOLA is very cool because MOOLA allows you to do the things that you really want to do for people. Because we know we get a certain amount of MOOLA for ourselves. It's like, all right, I'm bored, right? I can do this, I can do that. I've always been very fortunate. What I love is helping people have more MOOLA, because what I know is the more people have, the more they love to do things for other people. All the consultations I've done over a decade, every single person, when you get into what their true intentions are and the reality they're here to create, Everything leads to their ability to do more for other people, more for the world, more for society, more for community. So let's do this upgrade together, and let's replace trauma with moolah and make moolah a huge part of our mogul reality. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Remember, the pattern shift is coming on March 28th, and grab your copy. It's going to be like the super duper sale where you don't have to spend, like, this is the most tiny amount of moolah you will invest to have the biggest amount of moolah and really help you live life as your best self. All right, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.